Hello, everyone. Welcome to MetaversEnergy Hackathon with the focus on optimizing energy consumption. This hackathon is powered by our amazing partners that are here displayed on the screen, and we will also hear more about them throughout this webinar. I want to go through the agenda quickly before we jump into the practicalities of this hackathon. We will have some welcoming words, and then we will follow by the initiative introduction by Osmo from City of Helsinki, and we will have also an overview about this project by Sani Siltanen. Then we will jump to the practicality of the hackathon, how to join, and in the end, we will have a little Q&A when you can ask questions about the challenge, how to register, and anything that comes up to your mind. Well, starting by the welcoming words, we created this challenge with the vision to enhance the consumption around smart cities and also bring the innovations that are the trends nowadays in our country and in the world. And for this, we are looking for startups that will join us in bringing this dream into reality. I will now jump to the intro initiative by Osmo that will guide you a bit through how the challenge. Osmo, are you here?
Yep, here I am. So you can hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you.
Great. So, hi, I'm Osmo Mattila from the Innovation Department of the City of Helsinki. And the purpose of that team is to open the city, mainly for local companies, for a joint R&D projects by making it possible for you to pilot your solutions in a real-world environment. And great to have you here. So I was asked to give you a 5-minute introduction to the challenges that the City of Helsinki faces in the context of energy efficiency. I believe that each European city faces similar challenges, so benchmarking successful solutions elsewhere is a good starting point. Contrary-wise, your solutions might have a larger market besides Helsinki, hopefully making this challenge more attractive to you. As a background, the City of Helsinki is involved in managing some 2,000 buildings, of which 650 are owned directly. Ages and purposes of these buildings vary, so do the building automation systems and service providers. For building automation, which is actually quite focal for energy consumption, we currently have maybe 3 large service providers and a bunch of smaller ones. Further, the energy market is changing rapidly. Fluctuation in production and increasing abilities to building abilities of buildings to adapt to these changes have suddenly made the topic interesting, hopefully also for smaller companies with novel approaches. So, new possibilities for optimization, such as adapting to electricity prices, are great opportunities, but also new sources for complexity. And dealing with complexity may finally be the main bottleneck for an organization like a city. So keep that in mind with your solutions as well. Many of the energy efficiency challenges are related to how slow it is to apply novel solutions into practice. Updates usually require physical installations and integrations to existing systems. So consequently, the data is never harmonized between all the buildings. However, novel AI approaches may help with this. And another challenge is related to how to utilize this data in practice. For example, maintenance people are the ones responsible for the customer experiences in these buildings, and they are approached if something goes wrong. For example, if the classrooms are way too hot or the water in swimming pool is freezing. Therefore, they are not always pushing novel and increasingly automated approaches. Therefore, before we will have fully autonomous buildings, one step worth taking might be, for instance, helping maintenance people get more advanced alerts and propositions how to fix them, as well as helping the city to understand better what is going on in its buildings. The city of Helsinki has an internal system for managing building automation and energy consumption data, and an external Nuuka layer to share some part of that data. In this challenge, I would encourage you to check the latter, the freely available one, is Nuuka. And you can find consumption data of electricity, heat, water, and district cooling by hourly basis of hundreds of buildings. Hope they will help you to get some ideas. Besides the possibility to win this hackathon, there is always a chance to collaborate with the innovation department by piloting some of the ideas. So I'm looking forward to see some ideas that later could be tested in practice. Good luck.
Thank you, Osmo, for the words and also for the introduction towards this initiative.
Thanks for the possibility.
Now we will move on to Sani Siltanen from Business Finland with an overview. Sani, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. And you can change the slide that I had. Yes. So I'm Sanni Siltanen. I'm leading this mission called Immersive Digital Life at Business Finland. Missions are thematic, large strategic goals that we have at Business Finland. And those have been selected by huge global strategic foresight work and discussions with our stakeholders and authorities and so forth. There have been more than 200 people involved in this work. And based on those, we have selected these areas where we think that Finland has a possibility for growth and new businesses, especially good possibilities for those. And this area, Immersive Digital Life, including Metaverse, XR, VR, AR, is seen as one of those things where Finland has something to offer, and there's lots of potential here. It has been predicted that within 10 years, the market in Finland for Metaverse areas will be 30 billion euros. So it will be a growing market. And that prediction only covers the companies that make business out of the Metaverse and XR technologies. Then are also those companies that utilize these technologies for their own operations and make profit from there. So actually the effect is much larger. Our aim in Business Finland is that by 2035, Finland will be global leader in providing these XR and Metaverse immersive technologies, as well as forerunner in applying those technologies for different sectors. And we believe that cross-industrial and multidisciplinary co-creation is the way to go forward. Especially we need new ideas that combine Metaverse technologies to different industrial sectors. For example, here for the energy sector. And I think that's where is also good potential for new businesses and for new startups. And if we think about the energy sector, the energy transition is mainly focused on three different things: decarbonization, digitalization, and decentralization. And of course, the Metaverse as a technology goes to the digitalization, but it can contribute to other fields as well. There are some kind of quite obvious ideas how you can utilize these immersive technologies like digital twins and simulations, or you can use them for training environments. You can make co-design there in virtual environments. You can engage customers and collect feedback or do some other research in virtual environments. You can use it for remote collaboration or for remote inspections and all kind of data visualizations. But it would be really nice to see also some new ideas, something out of the box in the hackathon. So I'm also looking forward to see something totally new ideas and prototypes or demos or whatever. And remember that in Business Finland, we also have then these innovation services and export services later on when you want to go forward with the ideas. So that's all from my side.
Thank you, Sani, for also a really comprehensive overview of the potential business cases and how it can be used during this challenge. Thank you. All right. Now we will move on to the practicalities of this hackathon. Here we have the timeline on how to apply and also participate in the hackathon. So from this point onwards until 12th of June is the time that you have to register to the event and also find your team. You can register individually, but you can also register as a team. If you don't have team members, then after your registration, you can browse the submissions and try to find individuals that you would like to connect or teams that you would like to connect. After the deadline, all the submissions should be done, and then we will proceed to the team selection that will happen on 13th of June. On this day, we will also let you know if you've been selected to the hackathon. And if you haven't been selected, you will also get an email with the information. For the teams that have been selected, hopefully you, we will start then onboarding information session where you will get to know the mentors and also all the practicalities of the hackathon, such as the venue, the schedule, and all those things. Even though we will have the onboarding session on 19th of June, you can already find all the information on the website. You can already get the schedule from there, and you also can get the venue from there already. We will have the hackathon from 25th to 27th of June in Pori. And during that time, you will get the support from the mentors and also the opportunity to network face-to-face. So this will be a physical hackathon. All right, now about the schedule. We will start on Tuesday on 25th of June. We will open the doors at 11. After that, we will have the opening session at 12, where we will welcome you to the hackathon and also introduce you all you need to know for the upcoming days. At 1, we will have a pitching training and the first checkpoint. So the pitching training, we will basically guide you through the deliverables for your pitch. And the first checkpoint, we will do a one-to-one assessment to know where you are at with your ideas and what kind of mentor support will you need to move forward. After this is done, we finally start the hacking and mentoring, and we will have a dinner at 5 with a visitor for the teams and the mentors. After we are good with the dinner, we will proceed to the second checkpoint, and we will have this one-to-one assessment, asking you what kind of mentor help would you need, what are your next steps, and what are you struggling right now. After the second checkpoint, you are free to come back to your hacking and mentoring. On Wednesday, we will start then at 10 with the third checkpoint. And again, same process, one-to-one assessment to know how are you doing and what kind of help you need. Then the hacking and mentoring continues. And at 5, we have the deadline for the pitch submission. And after you submit your pitch by this deadline, you are free to have some dinner. At 6, we will come back to do the pitch and Q&A. And at 7:30, we will have the jury deliberation. At 8 on Wednesday, we will announce the winners, and the top 3 teams will proceed to the next day. On 27th of June, we will meet at 12 with a panel discussion and the top 3 teams pitching on the stage in Suomi Arena so everyone can watch you. All right, now that we went through the timeline, you might ask, how can I join? Good question. You have here the QR code where you can join, but you can also go to UltraHack's website. When you join the hack, you will find here the page and the challenge, and you are ready to apply for the hackathon. So then you can click in applying for the hackathon, and then you can log in. After you log in, you can choose your path. Either you create a team, or you are a single individual and you are looking for a team. If you are then looking for a team, you can fill in your information and then also add your dietary preferences. And then you can select the challenge, finalize your application, and you are now allowed to browse all submissions and teams and choose the ones that you would like to join in this page. If you want then to create a team, you can choose here, create a team. And then also you will have this stage where you can update your profile and put all the additional information. You can come up with a team and also invite users with their email. For example, in this event, we have amazing Metaverse. And then you can proceed and also send invites. You can tell a bit more about your submission, the problem, the solution, the description. And after you are done with that, you can submit your application and then invite people as well. As you might have noticed, for this hackathon, you will need to have a team. And in case you are now a single participant, no worries, we have here little advices on how to find the dream team. The first thing that you need to do is register to the event. You can register individually, or as mentioned, you can already register and create a team and then invite your teammates. You can introduce yourself, your skills, plus your idea. After this is done, you have the option to check out other introductions and submissions, and then you can join the submission that you like, or you can at least request to join them and also view other participants. If you find participants that are really aligned with your vision, you can contact them and also create teams with them. You can message persons and teams on the website to join or build a team, or then you have also the option to message individuals and teams with existing submissions to join their team. Up to the deadline, you should have all of these requirements fulfilled, and then you are eligible for being accepted to the hackathon. Don't forget that each team needs to have a submission to have a chance to be accepted. After the submission deadline, we will invite you then to an onboard session where you will get to know the mentors, present your ideas and get a bit of feedback. And also you will be invited to the hackathon in Pori. Moving on to the ingredients for a winning team. 2 people can form a team, but don't forget that the workload is extremely heavy if you have a really small team. So we would recommend that you will have a team from 3 to 5 people. The teams should be formed based on the common interest in the challenge and solution, and also complementary skill sets needed to develop the solution. Before the hackathon, you are free to start doing your research, going through databases, through the market research, the audience, and also user research. Don't forget that this is a common mistake when you are doing when participating in a hackathon, and then you gather all your friends and all your friends have one type of skill. Try to look for individuals in the platform that will have complementary skills so they can help you in the size that you are lacking. All right. This is all from my side. I can now open the stage for questions if there is any. And you can also register to this hackathon in UltraHack's webpage. And you have also here the QR code that you can scan it and immediately apply to the hackathon. I'm gonna now look to the audience and see if there are any questions regarding the challenge, how to apply, any practicality, any issues with the schedule? All right. So if you don't have any dietary restriction, you can just put that there is no dietary preference option during the registration process. Thank you for the question. Any other questions? I don't think there is any other questions. So, after this meeting, the recording will be added to the website and you can rewatch if you have further questions. Feel free also to contact us in UltraHack's website and we will get in touch after this webinar with you as well. I hope to see you soon in our challenge and thank you for making time to attend this session. Bye.